All right, class, today I'm going to be introducing the cube strategy. Cubes is a mnemonic device, and basically that's a shortcut to help keep our steps in line and help us remember what to do. So we're going to be looking at some addition and subtraction story problems, and we are going to apply the cube strategy to those as we go. So the first problem today we have, let's see. Okay. So our story problem is Amy has $8, then she earned $3 more. How many dollars does she have now? So that's our story problem. We'll read it once through. So now, once we read it through, we'll start with our C for our cube's mnemonic device. And the first C is circle the numbers. So first, while we go through, we will read it again and circle the numbers as we go. So let's read it again. Amy had $8, then she earned $3 more. How many dollars does she have? So we'll circle the numbers. Our circled numbers are the 8 for she has $8 and the 3 for she earned $3 more. All right, let's move on to our next letter for cube's mnemonic device. The U is underline important words. So we want to look for any important keywords that we've learned that will help us to know what we're going to be doing. Are we going to be adding? Are we going to be subtracting? So let's look for those keywords. So we'll read it again. Amy had $8, then she earned $3 more. How many dollars does she have now? So the keywords that I would say are she had, so that's what she starts with. Amy had $8. That's a keyword for there. And then another keyword is earned. So earned would mean addition because she added more money. She got more money. So those are the two words that we will underline. We'll move on to our B. And B is box the question. So now we're going to box the question so we know what we're looking for. So Amy had $8, then she earned $3 more. How many dollars does she have now? Let's box the question. That will be our last sentence. How many dollars does she have now? We'll move on to our next letter, E, which is eliminate unnecessary words. So we want to eliminate any unnecessary words that might trip us up or distract us from the original problem. So let's read the problem again. Amy had $8, then she earned $3 more. How many dollars does she have now? So in this problem, there really isn't any words to eliminate. Everything is straight to the point. There's no extra bits of information that we don't need. So we don't need to eliminate anything. And our last letter, S, is solve and check. So now we'll solve and check our problem. So if Amy has $8 and she earns $3 more, that's an addition problem. So now she has $11 total. So that's our first problem, and I'm going to do 2 more examples with you today. Okay, our next problem, we'll start by just reading it straightforward first. 2 birds were sitting on a fence. 4 more birds came. The birds were blue. How many birds are sitting on the fence? So we'll go back to start with our C. Our mnemonic device for cubes is circle the numbers. So our first one, 2 birds were sitting on the fence. 4 more birds came. The birds were blue. How many birds are sitting on the fence? We'll circle our numbers, our 2 and our 4. We'll go to U, underline important words. 2 birds were sitting on the fence. 4 more birds came. 4 more. So more means we're adding more birds to the fence. So maybe this might be an addition problem. The birds were blue. How many birds are sitting on the fence? How many? That goes with our question. So how many are we looking for altogether? Go to our next step, boxing the question, so we know what we're looking for. 2 birds were sitting on the fence. 4 more birds came. The birds were blue. How many birds are sitting on the fence? Our question is, how many birds are sitting on the fence? So we'll box that in red. And then we'll go to our E, eliminate unnecessary information. So let's read it again. 2 birds were sitting on a fence. 4 more birds came. The birds were blue. How many birds are sitting on the fence? Do we think there's any information in there that we may not need? It might not be important. The birds were blue. We don't need to know what color the birds are. That's just an extra distractor in our question. So let's cross it out and eliminate it. So our sentence just reads, 2 birds were sitting on the fence. 4 more birds came. How many birds are sitting on the fence? That sounds a little easier. So we'll go to our last step. We're going to solve it and check. So if we have 2 birds and we add 4 more birds that came, we have 8 birds total on the fence. And our last problem to model this cubes strategy, we'll read our question. You have 7 cookies. The cookies are freshly baked. You eat 2 cookies. How many cookies do you have left? So first, for cubes, the C is circle the number. So you have 7 cookies. We'll circle the 7. The cookies are freshly baked. You eat 2 cookies. We'll circle the 2. How many cookies do you have left? We'll go to our U for CU, cubes. The U is underline any important words. You have 7 cookies. The cookies are freshly baked. You eat 2 cookies. So that's a key word for us. We eat 2 cookies. So if you ate them, then they're gone. So I'm thinking that that might be a subtraction problem. How many cookies do you have left? We'll move to the B. We'll box the question at the end. Question would be, how many cookies do you have left? Now we're going to go to the E and eliminate any unnecessary information. Let's read it. You have 7 cookies. The cookies are freshly baked. You eat 2 cookies. How many cookies do you have left? Any unimportant information in there? They are freshly baked. We don't need to know that they are freshly baked. That would be very yummy, but we don't need to know that. So now our sentence, or our story problem reads, you have 7 cookies. You eat 2 cookies. How many cookies do you have left? And our last step is to solve the problem. We have 7 cookies and we eat 2, so we'll subtract 2 cookies. 5 cookies left over. So I hope this cube strategy will help you when dealing with story problems to organize your information. And hopefully this is something easy to remember for you. And I suggest using color coding also to help you not get things confused. And I hope this helps.